Hello everybody, it's Zack for the weekly update. A few things today. First off, there were no videos last week, as you could probably tell. We ran out of Mario Sunshine. I didn't want to start up making VODs, making videos of the Bug Fable stream just yet until I had like another stream or two buffer so that it wouldn't just be, interrupted. So apologies for that. This week I'm going to attempt to get back into videos and or streams. And it's not going to be the full schedule. I think I'm going to try to stream on Thursday. I was thinking about today, but not Thursday, Tuesday, the 19th. I was thinking about today, but I decided to just give myself a little bit of a break still. But Tuesday will at least be almost a month after the surgery, so I think I can try doing a stream. Tuesday night is a good time for Animal Crossing, maybe. My town is a wreck, I need to fix it. So, I don't know, maybe, we could try a chill stream. As for videos, I don't know what my next Let's Play on this channel is going to be, but I have an idea. And I'm going to try to start recording. So, I want to get at least a little bit of a buffer on that as well, because over here the times they are a-changing. Things are happening over here, so at least for the next little while, especially while I'm still recovering, I'm going to try to keep a little bit of a buffer as opposed to recording like day to day or week to week or something. And this is really bothering me. I need to lower my window shade a little bit. Sorry that my shirt is in your face. I just need to get a little bit of the sunlight out of mine. There we go. It's not a difference that you can see. It's a difference that I can see. It was reflecting like right underneath my computer screen. You can see everything reflecting off my glasses. Anyway, so one annoying thing about having glasses and doing vlogs is the reflection. So, I can take my glasses off, but then I look weird and I can't see. But it's one annoying thing about wearing glasses. Also the fact that they get dirty. Also the fact that they fog up when you're experiencing any sort of temperature change. Or wear a scarf or anything like that. Anyway, I can't make any promises on videos or streams, but I'm going to try this week to get back into it. And next week, hopefully going to be getting more back into at least the streaming side of things with stuff. So look forward to that. As for other things, this past week was pretty much just me relaxing. Let's see what Twitter has to remind me about. Oh yeah, something that not only me had to say, but a PSA. It's very rude to ask people whether you know them or you don't know them. It's very rude to ask people when are they going to have a kid or why they don't have kids. And I know that sounds like common sense, that you shouldn't be nosy and pry into people's private lives, but for some people, especially on the internet, whether you're family or not family, so this happens a lot in families, but when you're not family also, it's not your business. Some people don't want to have kids or can't have kids for whatever reason, and it's not up to you to drive that home. You're just being a jerk and you're making them feel bad. So please don't ask people why they do or don't have children. This has been a public service announcement by Zack. Let's see. Square Enix trademarked Ever Crisis, the First Soldier, and the Shinra logo this past week in Japan. And I'm really trying not to get my hopes up that means that they're going to be making some sort of Crisis Core remake. I'm hoping that they're going to do it as part of the Final Fantasy VII remake as like a giant flashback, because Crisis Core was released physically on the PSP and that's it. And it's arguably one of the most important, and it's an amazing game on its own, it's one of the most important story parts of the Final Fantasy VII universe. And it was only released physically, not even on the PSN or anything, which is a tragedy. So like you can't even play it on the Vita or anything like that. Let's see. There was a trailer for Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury that showed off the Bowser's Fury thing. That was really cool. So yeah, I'm excited for that game. It's coming out in February. So yeah. Upcoming games, I didn't do it in my year in review because I couldn't actually think of upcoming games at the time. I usually do like a most anticipated upcoming games. Like last year, most anticipated upcoming games was Persona 5 Royal, FF7, stuff like that. This year, I have no idea, but I had no idea, but I remembered we have Mario 3D World, which is a remake with a little extra. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, which is coming out in March, beginning of March or something, because I just love the Lego Star Wars games, and this is all of them. There was a third one, the Binding of Isaac Repentance, which is the final huge update that they're making for Binding of Isaac, which is coming out at the end of March. And there's something in Pokemon Snap, right? We got a trailer on new Pokemon Snap, which bells going off in my head, morning bells, because New Super Mario Bros. Good. Yoshi's New Island, not good. The new thing became like the Nintendo's, we can't think of a title, so let's just put new in front of it. And it started to turn into this is, whatever it is that just they stick new there. Like that was the show of quality. So it looks cool. We got a trailer. It looks very cool. I'm excited, but also I'm worried that they're just calling it new Pokemon Snap. Let's see. Another thing. So that, 1 second. Yeah, it's up over there. Okay. So the Ryuji drawing I have there, the one that I did for my Persona 5 poster over there, that is officially a year old now. Officially a year old. Which is crazy. Over the next couple of months, we're going to reach the 1 year points for the rest of them, except for the Kasumi one, which I had done in 2019. But yeah, the Ryuji one was the first of the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters. So I averaged about 3 a month leading up to the end of March and the release of Persona 5 Royal. So the other ones I did this month were Yusuke and Haru, I think. I want to say. And then February was on Makoto and maybe Morgana. And then Akechi, Futaba, and main character in the last month, I think. Unless Akechi was February, I'm not sure. But yeah, crazy. A year ago. Still like my greatest achievement to date, personally, finishing that up. And I still can't believe that I did those. granted, they are very much based on the official art. I just made some tweaks, but I also had to do all the painting and drawing myself. I didn't just sketch it and do little edits. I did all the little touches and everything myself. And they all took a lot of work, and I'm still very proud of them. And I wish I had recorded more of them, because then I would remember how I did some of those tricks with the folds and everything. I essentially just taught myself how to do a bunch of stuff by trial and error, and then promptly forgot it because I needed to take a month off because I gave myself a nervous breakdown from doing it too much. I worked way too hard on that. And that's not like, I don't know if that's a brag or something. I'm not trying to brag on it. I worked way too hard on that. I did push myself a lot further than I should have, and I physically hurt myself. Physically and mentally hurt myself finishing that poster in time. And then Sega/Atlas eventually took it off of Redbubble. And I'm still salty about that. There's only a few of them left on. Out of the 11 pictures, there's 3 or 4. I think they took the Futaba one. No, the Futaba one might still be there. But yeah, I'm salty about that. But I'm very proud of the work that I did on all of them. I really am. But anyway. What else happened this week? Right. Stupid stuff I'm posting on Twitter. I look at Twitter to remind myself about how the thing goes. One thing I like about playing Animal Crossing, and I still play Animal Crossing daily, the New Horizons, is some of the letters you get, actually make me cry. I got a letter from Winnie. It says, "It's always fun to chat with you. You make me happy, and I thought I'd tell you so. In fact, spoiler alert, a lot of folks like you and care about you and wish they could buy an action figure of you. It's true. I'd buy 2. And it's just, you get, a lot of cute stuff like that, saying, hey, I thought of you, and you made my day. And you're like, wow, these are amazing friends. I don't know, I love the positive reinforcement that you get out of Animal Crossing, Another thing, with one of the big events of the week, I guess, was Lucagin. Lucagin wanted to change her branding a little bit, on her VTuber, or virtual YouTuber, or virtual avatar character that she uses for streams. It's like a horse girl. So she wanted to make it more of a mature, refined one. But so I drew her as such. I think it turned out very well. I like how this is a very quick sketch. I'm still out of practice with art, so there's a few things I didn't like, but it took me about an hour to do that, so I was happy. And then related to a stream where she just put these sunglasses thing on her character, I just said, oh wait, no, I forgot the most important part, so I put that on. I think that's currently her Twitter. Yeah, it's currently her Twitter picture, which is very funny. Don't expect that to last, but for the meantime, it's funny. But so she said she was in the middle of drawing something as well, and it was actually not the exact same picture that I was doing, the same reference, but the sweater and the general exact style, and we both found that very funny. I'm mentioning it because aside from the fact that it's the only art I did last week, it was just I don't know, it was funny. It was something that made me smile. It was an interaction on the internet that made me smile. But anyway, there's probably going to be more of those pictures coming up soon. I want to draw more. I have other art ideas as well. actually keep writing down more things. 2 of them are Hades related. One of them is for a friend's raffle thing. One is a large project that I'm going to work on slowly. Another one is 2 of them are delayed MagFest pictures. I guess the Lugajin one that I'm going to work on is going to be a delayed MagFest picture. I have to figure out Emil and John's then. And a whole load of other things. And another one featuring Sephiroth, because I haven't drawn Sephiroth in a while. Anyway. Let's see. So the new Pokemon Snap trailer was cool, though. I'm really looking forward to that game. It looks nice. Dr. Stone started up again. I didn't start watching it. But it started up again, and that's cool. As of January 14th, which was Thursday, I have been 2 years since my last treatment. 2 years ago, January 14th, 2019, which saying that's 2 years ago is really throwing me for a loop right now. But yeah, 2019 was 2 years ago. January 14th, 2019 was my last round of radiation. And since that point, I have not gotten any sort of treatment or medication or radiation or chemo or anything for my cancer. I've technically been in remission longer. That was just like the last step, God willing. And the surgery that I got here was not related to the cancer. It was related to fallout from the cancer. It was because the original surgery I had was to fix my spine, which a tumor had broken. But so this was fixing that first 2013 surgery, but it's not directly related to the cancer. It's not a cancer treatment. So the last treatment I have gotten for cancer was 2 years ago, over 2 years ago now officially. I've been in remission since 2018. So that's 3 years ago, I guess. And it's crazy. I was actually going to wear the shirt. I have the shirt here. Somewhere around here. It's just a shirt from Penn Medicine, University of Pennsylvania Hospital. That's just ask me about Penn Radiation Oncology. But yeah, it's just a plain dark purple shirt. So I just wanted to wear my Danganronpa V3 shirt instead. But yeah, it's been 2 years, and I actually think that I spent that time relatively well, proportional to how I was able to do it. I spent that time until the pandemic started. I spent that time exercising and losing weight. I lost a lot of weight before everything went to hell last year. And I had a good routine going. I was doing a ton of art before my back gave out at the end of last year. And, I think I achieved a lot in the last 2 years, having just a free amount of time. That's when I got more into, I did put more work into Let's Plays and into streaming. And then again, that had to start petering off as my back started getting worse. But, there was a good chunk of time after everything that I was really on a roll, and I'm proud of that. And I'm hoping that once my back heals now and I can start rehabilitating myself, that I can get back into exercising and just getting my life in order, because that the back surgery, which was something that had to happen. It was something that was definitely in the making for years. We just had to wait until I was done with treatment so that it wouldn't ruin it again. Now that that's done, it's really time to move forward. Like my oncologist said that he doesn't need to see me for 6 months at a time now, as opposed to 4 months. I'm going to be going back at the beginning of February to the guy who did the surgery, the back surgery, just to, as a 6-week checkup. But, as of this week, it'll be a month out, and I'm doing well. I can bend, I can stand. I still have some residual pain, but it's manageable and treatable. I'm really hoping that that this year, despite this continuance of COVID and everything else, that this year is really where I pick up where I left off, before COVID started, and I'm looking forward to it. I think I really am optimistic on a personal basis. This year has not started off well for some people, and it hasn't started off well for me and my family in certain aspects. But there are things on the horizon that are going to be good, not just video games, changes and life changes, and I'm personally optimistic, and that's important, because last year, especially toward the end of the year, if y'all follow me on my private Twitter account, I was really, really depressed for several months. I don't feel that currently. I still have anxiety problems and depression problems related to various things, but I feel like I have the tools currently to improve my life. It's not going to be very large changes all at once, but I think right now that I actually have the tools to improve my life, which is, it's cool. It's cool to say that. And it's not just, being optimistic. I think realistically as well. Usually I'm a realist as opposed to a pessimist or an optimist, because it's easier to work through life's ups and downs when you're when the downs are less hard on you, but it's also harder to work with the ups, I guess. But anyway, realistically, I think I actually have the tools to improve my life, so it's a good feeling. But anyway, 2 years. Happy 2 years, Dovey. Here's to many more. Yeah, I said it when I turned 30. Like, I didn't think I would actually make it to 30. I thought I would top out at 25. A few years of chemo, and then something would happen, and God forbid. But here I am. Let's see. I beat Hades for the first time in the game Hades, and then I subsequently, later in the week, beat him 2 more times. I actually had a streak of 2. So my best time right now is 35 some odd minutes, which is pretty good. The first time was like 50. I'm loving that game. So I'm hoping to get the true ending, which is after 10 times, and then the truest ending, which is after doing a whole load of other stuff. Twitch sent out a yearly summary thing. One second. Twitch sent out a yearly summary thing where they give your stats and stuff, and depending on if you're a streamer or a viewer, the email was different. But apparently I streamed enough to be to merit the streamer thing, which is sad because I wanted to see whose channels I viewed the most. Spoiler alert, it was probably Steven George, Proton John, and Messiah Nella in that order. Breakfast stream, John's streams. Actually, no, because breakfast stream is shorter, so it's probably Proton John, Steven George, and Messiah. With Luca and Tim pulling up fourth and fifth place. But yeah, so it says total hours watched 1208, which so close to 1204. Total hours watched of people watching my stuff over the past year, 1,069 nice unique viewers and 68 unique followers. So thank you. Total accumulated channel points, I'm assuming that's on my channel, was 427,170, which is cool. Christy, Yoshi Gamer Girl, is the top redeemer of channel points with 40,000 points. The most used emotes in my channel were my old Dovey emote, Kappa and the lull one. 168 hours total broadcast, which does not sound like a lot, I guess, compared to other people who are in the thousands, but there's a lot of time. And my top categories were Animal Crossing and art, surprisingly. The year of Animal Crossing, I streamed Animal Crossing the most. So yeah, 1208 hours total people watching my stuff, 68 followers, and 168 hours broadcast. And yeah, I really appreciate every single person who took the time to watch my content, to come to the streams. You know, whether you're an active person or just a lurker. And I say just a lurker, not like it's a bad thing, because I am a lurker in 90% of the streams that I go to. And I appreciate every single person that took their time to watch the stupid shenanigans that we get up to. You know, all the people that were either active or passive in the Animal Crossing, visits and visitor streams, or came to the art streams to hear my bad singing and sing along with me. Or anybody who rated or interacted in any way, shape, or form, gift subs or bits or donations or whatever. Everybody, you all really just made my year, and I appreciate you. I'm hoping to stream more this year. There's just a thrill, a different thrill to streaming than there is to YouTube videos, because you get that live aspect. So I'm really hoping that this year, once I'm, physically better, it'll be, I'll have more that I can do. So I look forward to it. And again, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that took their time. Time is a precious thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes like way so unreal. I'm trying to remember the lyrics to In the End. I haven't listened to that in a few months. Anyway, yeah, so I appreciate everybody. I really do. Like, even, it's not a good way to say it. I appreciate the people that watch, like, the weekly updates. I don't get a lot of people commenting, and that's fine, because some people are just not comfortable commenting. I don't comment on every video I watch. But I appreciate everybody who, stops by and pretty much does anything. I really appreciate every single one of you. I'm serious. And that's about it, I think. So, yeah. Just as a reminder, this coming week we got possibly a stream on Tuesday. I'm going to try to work on YouTube videos again, and we'll see how things go. Obviously, my main focus is going to be on making sure that I don't push myself too hard, too fast, because a month is a long time to sit and do nothing, but also it's major surgery. So, I'm antsy to get started, but I'm not going to push myself more than I should or can. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Again, I appreciate every single one of you. In whatever way you interact with me, I appreciate you. And here's hoping that this coming week is we're getting a new president sworn in. And here's hoping that, even after a weird start to the year, it's, things get better in many ways for all of us. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.